Welcome back, another Joe Cooks. This week we're going to have a go at Welsh Rarebit. I thought we'd do something a bit different. If you've never had it before, it's like the best cheese on toast you'll ever have. But for this, you'll be going to using the hob for about 15 minutes on a low to medium heat. And a grill on a medium-high heat, so you can preheat your grill. I've got mine on 200 degrees. I may have to turn it down a bit. I'll see when I get there. But we'll have a quick run through the ingredients and we'll crack on. Right, for this, I'm going to be using a decent thick slice of bread. This is a malted bloomer from Lidl's. Well, it's got to be thick, nice and thick. The thicker the better. And we'll be using 25 grams of flour, 25 grams of low-fat spread, one that's suitable for cooking. You can use butter if you like. 100 grams of finely grated mature cheddar cheese. I'm using a 50% fat-free one, just to keep the calories down. I always use this one, you'll see it in my videos all the time. And it'll be a pinch of ground pepper, a splash of Liam Perrins, spoonful of English mustard, should really be Welsh mustard, but never mind. And 100 mils of a dark beer. This is quite light, but it's all I could get. It was from Lidl's. I don't really drink a lot, so I'm not really clued up on what a dark beer looks like. And they all come in these dark bottles anyway, so you can't really tell, can you? But what I've done, I've decanted 100 mils and I've let it go flat and I've let it warm up to about room temperature. Anyway, we'll move over to the pan. We'll start the sauce for the Welsh Rarebit, and we'll get this one done pretty quick. Right, now we're in position. We can start cooking. I'm aiming to get 2 out of this one. I might get more. I might get less. I'm not too sure, but I'm aiming for 2. But the first thing to do is take your grill pan and just grill your bread on one side, then it can just sit to one side until we've completed the sauce. So that can go into the grill. We'll grill it on one side. We'll leave this side nice and soft so the sauce can stick to it, and it makes it lovely. Makes it lovely. So that can go into the grill for a minute. I have to remember to keep an eye on it. And then with saucepan, you want to use a saucepan that's suitable for the size of it, not a great big one, because we're going to make a roux, and roux can be quite tricky. They're a bit of a bane in my cooking thing, so, but they might be easy for you, who knows. But we're going to put the low fat spread in and we're going to give it a melt. I've got my pan on number 2, which is between about quarter heat. We will turn it up a little bit more, but we'll just have to put it melt gently. Keep an eye on my toast, because the toast won't take long at all. So, right, my toast's done. I'll just give you a quick look at the toast. So that's what we're looking for. Nicely done on one side and plain on the other side. This can just sit to the side now until we're finished with the sauce. And yeah, this is a beauty. If you've never been to Wales, you know you should go, because it's an absolute beautiful country. Absolutely beautiful country. I enjoy walking, so I love it. And it's both ends, south and north are great. North, great for the outdoors. You've got Snowdonia, you've got the Bangor area and Anglesey and all that. Absolutely fantastic. And you go down south, starts getting a bit more industrial than that. Then you hit Cardiff, and Cardiff's just wild. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. Fantastic galleries and that. Always something happening in Queen Street. I think it's Queen Street. I haven't been there for a long time, but yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, we'll let this butter melt. We'll come back to it. because I'm starting to waffle. Right, the butter's starting to melt now. You can see it just starting to bubble around the edges. That's what we're looking for. We don't want it to start turning brown or anything. That's perfect. And what I suggest you use is a wooden spoon for this. It just seems better. What we're going to do is we're going to put in the flour. This, I've turned my ring onto number 3 now, so that's just below halfway. So we'll go in with the flour, and you've got to keep this stirring because this is the bit where it can all go wrong. If it feels a bit tight, pull it off the heat. And just soak all the flour up with the butter. Give it a couple of minutes to cook out. That'll do us. I say roux can be funny. But now in there we'll put our beer. And we'll just keep stirring it until we've got a nice thick creamy sauce. You'll see it when it happens. I'll probably put this bit on fast forward. Right, as you can see, we're starting to get a thick paste, like a thick sauce. There's a couple of lumps in there. And if you just squeeze them against the side, they will come out. But it's not such a big deal. But now we want to go in with a pinch of black pepper. Not a lot. That's probably enough. A splash of Worcestershire sauce. That'll do. And a good teaspoon of English mustard. That'll do. Give this a stir. You can turn your heat down if it looks like it's too hot. Mine's not too bad at the minute. I'll just give this another half a minute or so to cook itself out. And this is where we've got to start working at quite a speed, because we want to keep moving while the sauce is thick, because this sauce is just going to get thicker and thicker when we come to put the cheese in. So there's where we'll turn it. I'll turn it down to number 1 now, but I'll take it off the heat for a minute, and I'll start putting the grated cheese in. Like I say, you've got to work pretty quick when it's like this, because it will melt in pretty quick. As you can see there, straight away, we just want to keep this moving all the time. The warmer it is, the easier it is to use. Any little lumps of flour that you had will come out at this point. You'll end up with a lovely smooth sauce. That's half in. Put some more cheese in. Oh, it's hot in here today because I've got the grill on. That's blasting up at us. This is blasting up the window. It's about 30 degrees outside. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It's lovely. It's lovely. Anyway, we'll give this one good big last stir. We'll turn the heat completely off. Doesn't need to be on now. It can just sit in its own heat. And yeah, we'll finish this one up pretty quick. But yeah, try it. It's lovely as a salad and that. Like I say, it's not like a low fat one or low calorie one. I've took measures with like the reduced fat cheese and that, and the reduced fat spread, but still. And I don't normally cook with alcohol either. But I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? Just for a change. Right, we'll move back over to the bench. This sauce is now done, as you can see. It's nice and smooth. It's sticky. It's perfect, in fact. Like I say, I'm aiming for 2. I want 2 generous ones. I might have a little bit of sauce left over, but that's no big deal. It's best off having a little bit extra than a little bit too less. Right, I'll move the camera over We'll sort our bread out and that, and we'll get this one wrapped up. Right, now it's a case of just putting this onto the bread. Like I say, I like to be generous with it. You see, because we haven't toasted one side, it'll stick better. If you toast it both sides, it'll just start spreading all over the place and that, and it's a right pain in the backside. See, two big generous portions on it. That'll do. Doesn't matter if it drips down the side, you've got some tin foil there to catch all the drips and that. This is lovely, this, you know, really, really nice. So I'm not much of a conversationalist on these videos and that, but I try and bring you great food and that, and stuff that doesn't cost a fortune, something that you would never probably think about cooking because you think it's going to be a right mess about or it's going to cost too much, but it doesn't have to be the case. Anyway, this can go into the hot grill now for about 5 minutes. Keep checking till the top starts catching a little bit. Then yeah, we're done. I'll start the plate up and we'll have a look at it. Right, it's been a couple of minutes. We'll get them out the grill now and we'll have a good look. Wow, look at these. Look at them beauties. Look at them beauties. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I've tarted the plate up. We'll get them on a plate. We'll have a good look. I'll take a photo for a thumbnail. And yeah, great. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment on that. Tell us how you do your Welsh Rarebit. This is mine. Like I say, not really diet food, but one won't harm you. So get stuck in, get stuck in. Lovely with a salad and that. Beautiful hot day. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you on next week's video. Goodbye.